Is Earth really getting hotter, or is it just a hot topic? This intriguing question sets the stage for our journey today. We'll be peeling back the layers of a subject that's been the talk of the globe, climate change. It's a phenomenon that's been cloaked in controversy and misinformation, yet its impact is undeniably real and significant. So, let's separate fact from fiction, science from hearsay. Today, we're diving into the reality of Earth's changing climate. To understand climate change, we first need to comprehend the concept of greenhouse gases. Let's think of the Earth as a giant greenhouse. Our planet naturally traps some of the sun's heat, thanks to gases in the atmosphere, namely carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor. These are what we call the greenhouse gases. They act like a warm blanket wrapped around the Earth, keeping it hospitably warm. This natural process is essential for life as we know it. But here's the catch. Just as a thicker blanket makes you hotter, a heftier amount of these gases in the atmosphere leads to a warmer Earth. This is due to human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation, which increase the concentration of these gases, hence a thicker blanket, more heat. And this brings us to the crux of the matter. These gases are beneficial in maintaining Earth's temperature, but when these levels increase, so does the heat. Human activities have been ramping up the concentration of these gases. Let's dive into how we're stirring the pot. Picture this: every time we burn fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas, we're pumping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This CO2 acts like a blanket, trapping heat and leading to a rise in global temperatures. But it's not just the burning of fossil fuels. Deforestation is another major culprit. Trees absorb CO2, acting as our planet's lungs. When we cut them down or burn them, we're not just losing these vital carbon sinks, we're also releasing all the stored carbon back into the atmosphere. And let's not forget industrial activities. From cement production to waste management, these sectors are significant contributors to the greenhouse gases cocktail. So the truth is hard to swallow, but necessary. We humans are the leading actors in this warming plot. The signs of a warming world are everywhere, as if the Earth itself is leaving us clues to unravel its tale of distress. Take a stroll to the polar regions and you'll witness a stark reality. Once mighty ice caps are melting at an alarming rate, trickling away into the oceans. This isn't just a problem for polar bears, it's contributing to a global crisis. Rising sea levels. Coastal cities are increasingly finding themselves at the mercy of these relentless tides, but the evidence doesn't stop there. The weather patterns, they're changing too. Summers are growing fiercer, winters harsher. Storms are no longer just passing showers, they're turning into destructive forces. Heat waves aren't just uncomfortable, they're deadly. Droughts, floods, wildfires, hurricanes. Extreme is becoming the new normal. These are not just coincidences, they are warnings. They are the Earth's SOS, signaling the urgency of our warming world. The effects of climate change are far-reaching and devastating. As our world warms, we're seeing impacts on a global scale. Biodiversity, the variety of life on Earth, is under threat. From the Amazon rainforest to the icy Arctic, species are struggling to adapt to the changing conditions. Many are declining rapidly or even disappearing entirely. The weather is becoming increasingly extreme. Heat waves are more intense, wildfires are more frequent, and hurricanes are more destructive. These aren't isolated incidents, they're part of a worrying trend linked to our warming world. And it's not just on land. Our oceans are becoming more acidic as they absorb excess carbon dioxide. This acidification threatens a wide range of marine life, from tiny plankton to massive coral reefs. Climate change is a global problem that requires a global solution. We all share this planet and we're all affected by its changing climate. And remember, we only have one Earth. While the situation seems dire, there's still room for action. To combat the challenges of climate change, it's vital we all participate. Reducing our carbon footprint isn't as daunting as it sounds. Simple changes in our daily routines can make a significant impact. Consider adjusting your eating habits. Reducing meat consumption, especially red meat, can greatly lower your carbon footprint. Think about your travel habits. Opting for public transport, cycling or walking instead of driving can be a game changer. Even reducing air travel can make a difference. In your homes, energy efficiency is key. Switch to energy-saving light bulbs and don't forget to switch off when not in use. Recycle and compost where possible. Plant trees if you can. Remember, every product we buy has a carbon footprint, so buy less and choose products with less packaging. And finally, use your voice. Advocate for policies that protect the environment. After all, every little step counts. Addressing climate change isn't just urgent, it's a matter of survival. We've explored the science, seen the evidence and understood the human influence. We've witnessed the effects on a global scale and learned about actions we can take. The Earth is warming and the consequences are real. The time to act is now. It's not just about saving the planet, it's about safeguarding our future. Stay informed, stay involved, and together we can make a difference.